Do you believe that you can live your life purpose? I believe yes. I believe that every person can live their life purpose. And in this video I want to share with you 5 steps through which you can live your life purpose. This is a model, a tool that I've discovered in 2013 in an international training that I participated in. And ever since that moment, this model helped me in my life and made me be the person that I am in this moment. Do you want to find out the 5 steps? If yes, stay with me till the end of this video. But before going into details, I want to invite you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And why do I keep saying this in the beginning of every video? It's because in order to grow and develop a YouTube channel, it's really important to have a certain amount of subscribers. And in this way, YouTube algorithm will help me, spreading my work and reaching out more people. So that's why I'm inviting you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, now going back to the topic of this video. 5 steps through which you can live your life purpose. Okay, let's take them one by one and see what they are all about and how they can serve you. Okay, so in order to live our life purpose, we need to go through the first step. So the first step is to get a job. Yes, it's very easy, right? You really need to find a job that will give you a certain income that will make you be sustainable and independent. Because life requires paying bills, buying food, covering for our needs. So in order to think of our life purpose and higher states of consciousness, it's really important, first of all, to be able to make a living. And we will do that by having a job. And in the beginning, it's really important to get any kind of job that will give us a certain amount of satisfaction. I mean, it won't be a horrible work, but it will give us, a decent amount of money that will help us to survive. And when we have this job, we really need to think that this is only a temporary situation that maybe will last 1 or 2, maximum 3 years. And this is serving us on our life journey, okay? So this is a tool. This job is a tool. It's not the purpose itself. Once we get the job, it's really important to start saving money. Ideally, we need to save from the income that we have at least 10% of the money we earn. And I know that nowadays this may be a challenge for many people because everything is so expensive, the prices are going up, the salaries are not necessarily following the same trend. But really need to discipline ourselves in order to save money. And how to do this is, first of all, in the beginning of every month when we get the money, the first thing to do is to save 10% of the income. If 10% is too much, maybe you can start with 3 or 5, but ideally to go to at least 10% of the income. And to put this money into an account, a separate account for economies that will serve us later for our life purpose. Ideally and highly recommended is also to give away and donate some of the money that we get. I know that this may be challenging, so it's not necessarily maybe to go to 10%, but at least a small amount of your money to donate it in an intentional way to a cause, to a non-profit organization, to the people that are in need. Because this is a way in which we operate with the laws of the universe, the laws of giving and receiving. Yes, and another thing that will teach us, this step will teach us discipline, will teach us that life is hard, and in order to succeed we really need to go through, challenging and demanding situations, like this job that we need to have in step number 1. Okay, so this is step number 1. Now going to step number 2. Step number 2 is finding your life purpose. Yes, this is a big step, because in order to live our life purpose, we need to know it. And this step doesn't necessarily need to start 3 years after we get the job. We need to work on this while we have the job or jobs that we have. Because we really need to start understanding why we are born for, what we have to offer to the world. And in order to find our life purpose, there are certain tools and instruments that will help us. No, there are tools that go deeper in a more mythopoetic, symbolic way, or there are tools that maybe explore more our personalities and our gifts. And in this video I want to share with you a simple tool that will help you discover and connect more with your life purpose. And this tool is called Ikigai. This is a Japanese term which speaks about the meaning of our lives. And you see here on the screen a drawing that contains 4 circles. And each circle represents an area that we really need to understand and explore. And one area speaks about what we love to do. Really need to understand what we love to do. Is it music? Is it cooking? Do we love reading? Do we love walking in nature? So we really need to make a long list of all the things that we love doing. We also need to explore another area that speaks about what we are good at. So what are innate talents, innate gifts that speak about what we are good at? We are able to do in an easy way, and we are able to excel at that. Is it playing music? Is it speaking? Is it listening to other people? Is it moving our bodies? And something that can help us identify what we are good at is the theory of multiple intelligences. And I made another video in which I speak about this theory, and I will attach the link to that video in the description of this video. Okay, another area of this model is to explore and identify what the world needs. What are the needs of the people in your community, in your surroundings? Do they need someone to teach them something? Do they need inspiration? Do they need good houses? Do they need guidance? Do they need some mentoring? Identify what the people around you need. And then another area is to identify what the people are willing to pay for. For example, are the people willing to pay for someone to cook for them? Yes, I think they are willing to do that. But are the people willing to pay someone to cook for the ants in the community or for the birds in your neighborhood? Maybe less people will do that. So it's really important to identify, with a pragmatic point of view, for what of your gifts and passions the people are willing to pay for. And once you put all these things together, in the middle you have your Ikigai, your life purpose. And I want to give you my personal example about my Ikigai that may help you in your explorations. So, I am passionate and I love learning, reading, teaching, inspiring people. I think I'm good at public speaking. at facilitating learning activities, doing trainings, editing videos. So these are some of my gifts. I think the people need to learn, need to be inspired, need to evolve, need to find their direction in life. And the people are willing to pay for that. I think they are willing to pay for workshops, for seminars, for videos like this. And this is a little bit about my Ikigai and my life purpose. Okay, step number 2 is covered. Now let's go to step number 3. Step number 3 is do it for free. Once you identified your life purpose, it's really important to do it, to practice it, to offer it to the world. And because in the beginning of our journey, we don't have enough experience, we still don't master our skills and gifts. So it's really important to offer them for free to the community. Why to do this? Here is why. First of all, it will give you experience. You will get to learn more about how to how to practice your life purpose. For example, if your life purpose is connected with playing music, you really need to play music for free for the people to gain experience. You know, if you go and play to different events for free, you'll learn how to engage with the audience, how to, overcome performance anxiety and stress, and you'll gain experience from that. Another reason is that you will gain recognition. People slowly will begin to see you as someone who is good at this purpose, at these gifts, They will begin to see you, wow, this person is a great guitar player and singer. So you will begin to be recognized in your community as someone who is good at. Another reason to do it is that you are gathering good karma. You are gathering an account of energy that lately will return to you in very interesting ways. Trust me, I know what I'm speaking about. So by doing it for free, you get experience, recognition, and good karma. Now, going to step number 4, once you've done enough of the first 3 steps, then the universe will begin to give it back to you. Maybe your account with economies from step number 1 is big enough and that you are able now to leave that job and focus mainly on your life purpose. Maybe you gather enough financial resources to open a shop, to buy some equipment, to buy a professional guitar, to buy a photo camera, to be a professional photographer. So those money from step number 1 will serve you in step number 2 and step number 3 and step number 4. And then you will see that the universe will begin to return your contributions. The universe will start pay you for who you are and for what you have to offer. At one point, someone will recognize you as a great musician and invite you to an event that has a budget for a musical performance, and you will get to do that and be paid. Someone will recognize you as a great guitar teacher and will pay you to teach them how to play guitar, and so on. Or once you are a good enough trainer and coach or mentor or whatever, they will give you money to teach them, or you will be able to ask money for your work. And everything is coming back to you. And this is step number 4. The universe will pay you. Okay, ready for the last but not least step number 5 is repeat step number 3. Keep giving. Because we live in a world of giving and receiving. These are universal values and principles. And once we reached a certain level, we need to remember the place from where we left. And we need to support others in their journeys, to donate money, to share our knowledge with other people for free, to do from time to time a musical event for free for people in need, or anything that will make you give from who you are to the world. Okay, these were the 5 steps. Now just let's have an overview. Step number 1, get a job, any kind of job that will make you financially sustainable. Start saving money, at least 10%, also giving some of the money away through donations. Step number 2, exploring and finding your life purpose. Step number 3, doing it for free to gain experience, recognitions, and accumulate good karma. And step number 4, the universe will take care of you by paying you in different ways. Step number 5, always remember step number 3, keep giving. Okay, these were the 5 steps that I wanted to share with you. I hope you find them helpful. And I want to tell you, they are working. Trust me. I'm here in front of you, and I live my passions, I live my gifts, and I live my life, and I'm financially sustainable and even flourishing by manifesting my life purpose. And if it worked in my case and in the case of other people that I know, it can work also in your situation. If you found it useful, share it with your friends. Let's engage now together in the process of making the world a better place. If you liked it, give it a like, a share, comment, share your feelings and thoughts about this video, and put it in practice and share it how it works for you. Okay, and above all, don't forget to subscribe and to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I release new videos. This is me, Bogdan Romanica, a nature-based human development guide from Romania. Greetings to you from my beloved city Cluj-Napoca. And yes, let's keep following our hearts and live our life purpose. You are an awesome human being. Thank you so much. Bye bye.